Hey, I'm Carrie and welcome to a day in my life. Hey, I'm Carrieblogger, a career freelancer. I'm trying to redo my intro and I always forget what I want to say. With nearly a decade of experience writing for brands around the world, and in today's day in the life, come along with me for work. I'm trying a different format. I'm just going to be doing 1-minute updates on every hour of the day. So right now it is exactly 8 o'clock. You can't see that, that's fine. I'm in the middle of the walk with my son, doo-doo-doo, and our dog, doo-doo-doo. And today is a weird one, as always. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I do know why I pick weird ones, because there's at least something interesting that's gonna happen. But we're gonna get flooring delivered today, finally, or not delivered, installed. Last night, my husband and I literally carried more than a ton of this plank flooring downstairs to the basement. We've spent the past 2.5 weeks completely demolishing all of the downstairs. It has been so much work, and I am so excited for it to all be done. But I will check in with you in another hour. It's 9 o'clock. I just realized that my new fancy phone has a cinematic feature, so let's see the video quality go up. Okay. The downstairs floor guys have found that the middle of our floor has a giant bump in it that is more than 1 inch high, which I guess I should have realized when we poured water on the floor and it all ran to the outside. That makes sense. But apparently it's gonna be a massive thing to fix, so I'm not looking forward to that. Baby and I had breakfast. We're sitting on the couch watching some Grey's Anatomy. He's playing on the floor. Literally nothing is happening today so far, which is great. We love that. And you know what? Nothing's gonna happen for a while, I think. So I'm just gonna keep chilling. You're gonna keep watching. Hopefully this is a dip in interest level. I understand that. But again, I will check in with you in an hour. Actually, I have 7 more seconds. What's something interesting to say? I don't know. It's 10 o'clock, we're still sitting on the couch, and I am trying, as I mentioned in my previous day in the life video, I'm trying really hard not to do work during the day when I'm on mom duty. So even though right now my son is asleep and he's taking his morning nap, and I think he's gonna be asleep for half an hour or maybe max an hour more, maybe an hour and a half if he's super sleepy. I reached a point where I got so frustrated when he would wake up and I was in the middle of a project, and I resented the fact that he woke up, and that was just not a happy place to be. So instead, I just fill this time with catching up on some chores, taking a little bit of me time, allowing myself to relax a little bit. Right now I'm just answering YouTube comments because my app for some reason hasn't been letting me do that for a while. And just little diddly nothing bits that make me feel better, but is not something I would be mad about getting woken up. Instead, I want to enjoy the second he wakes up and go run to him and smile. Welcome back. We still haven't moved and it's 11 o'clock. I'm just kidding, I have gotten up and come back. The floor guys literally can't do anything, so they're done for the day. They have the wrong pieces, need more stuff, and this whole thing has been a nightmare from start to finish, but we are close to the end and I'm so freaking excited for the floors to be done eventually. Not today, not even close to today, but hopefully we're at the end of the week. Baby's still asleep, which is lovely and surprising, so I've just been pitter-pattering. Like I said, my transitional goal has been to try to be more just stay-at-home mom, chill during the day, and then when my husband gets home at 3 o'clock is to get into full work mode. So right now I'm just working on an Amazon listing for a company that does a nasal spray, and I'm just like pitter-pattering on some like titles and keyword research and nonsense. But while I'm watching Grey's Anatomy, just to get a little done, but not like dive in. No brain focus yet. It's 12 o'clock. We're about to have lunch pretty soon. The baby and I are enjoying some playtime on the floor. And I feel like I haven't said this on the channel, and so in full transparency, I just want to like vent a little bit or like address that. But first, let's take a second to talk about today's video sponsor, welcomespaces.io. Welcome Spaces is the first communication platform that is 100% focused on your client's happiness. Create a private space and invite your clients to exchange, communicate, and collaborate. Communication? Check. Simplify everything with message threads, video calls, and live chat tools. Organization? Check. Keep everything centralized in an activity feed that is accessible to all. Click the link in my description and use the promo code WSCarrie to get a free premium account with your branding for 12 months. Thanks again to Welcome Spaces for sponsoring this video. And I feel like I haven't said this on the channel, and so in full transparency, I just want to like vent a little bit or like address that I have been a little stressed recently about feeling like my business on Fiverr is just like stalling out. It's been mildly, scarily slow through the early fall. And I'm just so grateful that I have kind of allowed myself to be courageous enough to expand in some other ways, like having 2 clients on retainer now with long-term contracts that are continuing to grow. And I'm really excited about how that side of my business is growing. And just like PSA to whoever needs to hear it, like, don't get stuck. Don't be afraid of like worst case scenarios and let that like freeze you or stall you out, because the more that you are willing to put yourself out there and like try new things and adjust, the better. Well, friends, it's 1 o'clock. We are at Target because apparently that's true. Apparently the cliche of stay-at-home moms going to Target for something to do is true. I was gonna take the baby and I to a park to go swing, walk around, whatever, but it is so smoky and disgusting outside, and I don't even know like what's on fire anymore. The whole world's on fire, but that's what's happening. So instead we're gonna go to Target, walk around, I don't know, do that mommy life thing. And I was also thinking, I don't even know who my videos are for anymore. Like, if you're bored of the mommy content, I'm pretty sure you would have already clicked off this video, but just if you're actually here for the copywriting stuff, it is coming, I promise. At 3 o'clock, my husband's coming home, and then we will be in work mode Carrie. And if you're here weirdly for the stay-at-home mom content and you don't want the copywriting stuff, then I guess it's just 50-50. Like I said, I don't know who this is for. It's just for me, to be honest. But that's how our day's going so far. It's 2 o'clock. We spent almost an hour in Target, most of that just standing in line because that took forever, but that's what we wanted to do. The little baby got to see some other babies. We got to buy some things that we wanted but did not need. Always fun. And now that he's trying to take a nap, I'm trying to fill my time with something like moderately useful and also not necessary at all. So I'm currently trying to reorganize the garage because we just stuck everything in here off the moving truck. knowing it couldn't go in its rightful home until the floors get done. The guys only worked for an hour this morning. The floors are clearly not even remarkably close to being done. So I really want to park my car inside, and I'm hoping that just this little bit of reorganization will make me feel a little better about this process, because if we've learned anything from Carrie's day in the life videos, it's just all about me trying to make myself feel better and less stressed or anxious about things that are not stressful or anxiety inducing at all. It's 3 o'clock and Eric should be home any minute, hopefully. I finally have the garage beautifully organized. We just need to take out the trim baseboards downstairs and then I can park the car in here. Heck yes. And you might be thinking, Carrie, you literally had an entire hour, like a whole hour of baby nap time that you could have been working. And absolutely, you are correct. But I have played that game too many times before, and when I'm sure that the baby is so tired he's gonna nap for the whole hour and I'm gonna get so much work done, those of course are the times when I like start to get in the mode. I start like just furiously typing in a flurry, how you say that, and then he wakes up and then I'm annoyed because it takes like twice as long to get back into it the next time. So it's just so much easier for me if I just wait until I can dive in, absolutely no holds barred, and just get it done. So very, very excited about that. The garage is a stupid project, but it makes me feel so much better. See, I was so in work mode that I didn't even realize it's already 4:08, so we missed the perfect timing for our little hourly update. And I almost wish that I hadn't even noticed because I was in such a flow. Let's go. So right now I'm writing, like I said a little bit earlier, for an Amazon listing for a nasal spray. And it's funny to me when clients say like, oh, actually this is basically the same thing as, you know, the 800-pound gorilla. So we have this one tiny little differentiator and that's really all we have. Can you please milk it dry? And it's like, well, actually when I start looking at this, the ingredients are different, the you know, clinically proven benefits are different, who it's made by is different, what it's for is different, and there's all these little nuances that I think that people just say like, oh man, there's nothing we can do, our marketing is dead in the water. And it's like, if you look for these little gems, there's a lot in here that we can work with, and it's almost exciting for me to be able to like pull that out of marketing and like make it educational. And it's already 5 o'clock in 1 minute, and I love this feeling. I love this feeling. I love this feeling of just being able to write and focus and let a whole hour go by and just be like, yeah. So to recap what I did, I spent like half an hour, because Eric and I debriefed about his day when he got home for quite a bit and he was a little bit late. So half an hour of work on that Amazon listing that was $415. And then here right now I'm writing a website, like 4 pages for a really, really cool, like twirlable little girl skirts. I mean, they're dresses, but like the twirling skirt part of it, a little mommy made brand. That's the vibe. So 4 pages for that. I'm just loving the whole vibe, the whole meaning of this little website project, and that will be $1,000 and I will be finishing it shortly. All right, 6 o'clock and I'm about halfway done with this project, but the first half of it was like slower for word count because it's like all the short little snippy, snappy, slogany bits of a website. And now I'm actually getting into like the writing of a story, which is where more of the meat of it is. Eric took the baby and the dog on the walk. I could have gone to do that, but I just really felt like I'm kind of getting into a flow with this and I want to get progress. I want to get done. And working in the garage is a little bit weird, but I'm so proud of this stupid little victory for the day that I wanted to enjoy it. And it's also nice to just be separate, because without my office, even just working in the same space with headphones, if the baby crawls over to me, like obviously I'm gonna look up and lose my train of thought just because he's adorable. So I look super weird working in the garage, but here I am. All right, friends, we've made it to the end of yet another day. It is 6:30 and I just finished work. So again, I know I could have started work sooner. I know that I could have like piecemealed some more time in during the day, but this works for me. This is working really well for a family, and I'm so excited to go inside, play with my baby a little bit more, eat some dinner with my husband, and just enjoy the night. So if you're still watching, you are my actual hero. I am curious, what, if you've seen multiple of my videos like this, which format you like better. I've done some different formats besides just literally walking you through my day. I've also done like a do my day backwards one. I did one that was just like clips with voiceover. I've done one with like no explanation. Now I've done this one with these little 1 minute every hour updates. So I'm curious which one you like best. If any of them, let me know. That feedback is helpful. Remember, you are worth so much more than your workload. And let's get back to work.